DC 2-wire type sensor wiring. So if there is a DC 2-wire type sensor that we want to power up with the power supply, we should make sure never to power up the sensor without a load. So it's a 2-wire sensor, so it will be having 2 wires. These 2 wires we should not directly use to power up to the power supply. As it when the sensor switches on, it is going to pass a heavy current and the sensor will get damaged. So in order to protect the sensor, we should always connect load in series. Okay, so either you can connect the load between your supply and the brown cable, or you can connect the load at your 0 volt and the power supply 0 volt connection. We have here PRWT30-15DO sensor. This is an inductive proximity sensor with 2-wire 24 volts DC type. This DO indicates it is a normally open type sensor. If you look, this is a 30 mm size and it is also having 15 mm sensing range. W indicates it is an pigtail type connector. So there is an 0.5 meters cable along with the M12 connector for wiring purpose. So if you want to do the electrical wiring, you also need along with the sensor CID2-5 cable. This CID2-5 cable is specifically made for DC 2-wire sensors. Hence the name is CID2, and 5 is for the 5 meters cable length. In this image we can see the sensor is having this connector and the connector is coupled with the CID2-5 cable. Other end of the cable is having brown and blue wires. So we have connected the brown wire to 24 volts and the blue wire is connected to common terminal block, in which we have connected the LED in series. So one end of the LED we have connected it to this blue wire and the other end of the LED is going to 0 volts. So we basically need to connect the sensor and the LED block in series. Okay, and the series loop voltage is 24 volts. Okay, so since this is a normally open type sensor without any object in the sensing range, the sensor will remain untriggered, and in normal condition it will keep itself open. So the current will remain open and LED will be off. But if an sensing object comes in the sensing range, the sensor will get triggered and it will close itself. Okay, closing the sensor will pass the current and the LED will start to glow. Let's see the demonstration. I have already powered up the sensor. So we can see the sensor we are using is PRWT30-15DO. Okay, for demonstration purpose, I am keeping the sensor at 1 mm reference range, and this is my sensing object. There is no object in front of the sensor right now, hence the circuit is opened and the LED is off. But if I bring the sensing object within the range, okay, which is 15 mm, we can say right now it is at 20 mm, 17, 16. Once it reaches 15 mm, we can see the LED turned on. So sensor got triggered and the circuit became closed. So we can see in this triggered condition, the sensor remains closed. Once the sensing object goes beyond the sensing range, in the normal state, sensor remains open, turning off the LED.